A proposal to renovate the Water Street district and build the first downtown hotel has had the City Council and concerned residents debating over the past couple months. NCTV 17's Kevin Machak gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the project and its controversy.
During the summer, Marquette companies bought a plan before the Planning and Zoning Commission to redevelop the area along Water Street, adding a 7-story hotel, parking garage, apartments, and office, retail, and restaurant space.
What drives our development plan is the economic reality of the market and the ability to attract economic growth to downtown Naperville.
Since the Commission's approval, the City Council, who ultimately needs to give the green light, has been trying to wrap their heads around the size and scope of the project, particularly the 90-foot Holiday Inn Express, which far exceeds the 5-story limit established by the Downtown 2030 plan.
Looking at the pedestrian hometown feel of Naperville, that doesn't really, they don't mesh very well. So I think a responsible development can come in there, but as it stands right now, I think we still need to do some more homework on it.
People are also worried about the shadow study and the throwing shadows across the Riverwalk to keep, which would be a little bit different from what we're used to.
But Bruno Bottarelli of Marquette Companies says, if anything, the new Water Street development would be a huge benefit to the Riverwalk.
The Riverwalk was originally intended to stimulate commercial growth along the river. I think most of Naperville residents lost sight of that fact, and we've designed the Water Street development plan to maximize that potential commercial activity along the river.
Another point of contention, the possibility of financial incentives for the hotel. After Marquette Companies bought the land in 2006, their original proposal was approved in 2007, but on a much smaller scale. That project never took off. Now the development company is seeking a larger hotel and tax rebates.
The economic reality is such that in order to develop all of the public infrastructure for this project that supports that side of the river, the taxes that are generated by this project, which is privately financed, those taxes need to be used to help offset the debt on the public improvement portion of the property.
Still, that doesn't sit well with some councilmen.
What they paid for the real estate in 2006 made sense in 2007. Due to the economy, fast forward to 2012, the math doesn't work. So I understand their problem, but it's not my position to spring them out of that. I'm not here to provide them with a relief valve financially with city resources, i.e. tax dollars.
The Naperville Area Homeowners Confederation has not been shy about sharing their concerns regarding traffic and parking.
It's so tall, it's so dense, it's going to generate so much traffic that we have some very significant concerns about what the impact of that would be, you know, for all of us that just try to get through the downtown on a daily basis.
We are in favor of development, but we want our developers to follow the rules and the guidelines and the ordinances that have been put together by people that have gone before us.
Bottarelli's son Brian recently sent an email to roughly 100 residents to garner support for the plan. In his message, he also insults the Confederation for their stance on the project, stating, "This group claims to represent all the homeowners associations in Naperville, but in reality, it consists of a handful of older residents who are bored and who have nothing better to do than to try keeping Naperville the same exact way it's been since the 1950s.
I think the letter's unfortunate. I think it belittles the contribution that the Homeowners Confederation and people like myself and Dr. Buckman provide to the civic discourse of this community.
This is a land of free speech. I think my son, as an adult, has the right to say whatever he wants to say to his friends and neighbors, and it has nothing to do with this project.
Bottarelli's certain it won't impact Tuesday night's discussion at City Council, when he will present a revised proposal, which includes lowering the hotel by 1 story and replacing 62 apartment rooms with additional hotel rooms.
Our entire design team for the Water Street Development Plan has worked day and night for the last week to accommodate the three basic needs that we heard from both the residents and the city council, and that was height, traffic, and parking.
Council members say if these concerns are addressed, the Water Street development could be a great asset to downtown.
I love the idea of more retail combined with some kind of residential element combined with a hotel. I think that's just great, and I think that's exactly what we need.
I've been supporting this from the beginning. I mean, this area is in desperate need of development. It's been an eyesore the whole time, and for as long as I've lived here, which is since 1960, it's just always been getting worse and worse and worse. So, you know, I want to see something get done, but I want to make sure that we do something that is, you know, widely accepted by the community.
The City Council is expected to discuss the Water Street development at their next meeting on Tuesday. I'm Kevin Machak for Naperville News 17.